Hello there, Aquarius. This is your full moon and Sagittarius reading, where we will be going over the past, present, and future energies and potentialities for you. The past is referring to the Taurus new moon. I've been saying Aries new moon in like all the past 10 videos, and I just now realized it. So I'm definitely going to have to hopefully clarify that, or hopefully if anyone listened, it wasn't a big deal. So, present is obviously like the present now energy, as you know, now that I've pulled it. And then the future is just really like, the potential energies to work with. I also pulled an oracle card for you as well, so we'll also use that to wrap this all up and, just conclude this reading for y'all. So, let me put the oracle card aside. And this is actually unique to you, Aquarius, where I really felt like I needed to clarify this because all of the cards were in reverse, and I really did not feel like it made sense to flip them right, because I felt like it was very much intentional that it was flipped this way. So it's like, okay, let's just try and get some clarity on like why it seems like you guys are just feeling really stuck in this energy, and the feeling, I just want like see feeling very stuck. So let's just get into it. For the bottom of the decks, I have the Two of Cups, and then I have the Knight of Wands, but it was in reverse. And I really just am wanting to just go with what is there. So I'm seeing this as I'm seeing this as feeling pessimistic about the way you're connecting with other people. Maybe feeling disconnected from yourself in a way, because I'm seeing this the way that this is seeing it as like connecting your higher emotional self with the lower, maybe. And with this in reverse, I'm seeing as having to have this Knight of Wands energy come into balance for you, this very Sagittarian, wanting to expand, wanting to explore, wanting to take a risk, and wanting to get back in touch with that feeling. Because I know, especially that Aquarian energy is very much, a radical wanting to not necessarily just do what's different, but it's very, it's a very high vibrational, very much I'm not even sure I have the words to explain it, and I don't know, like your Uranus is really, I feel like, hard to describe outside of just the normal terms that we use for it. At least for myself, I don't really have the words for it. So I guess let's just go into this, and hopefully you guys are resonating with what I'm picking up. So in the past, or at least in the past couple weeks, you've been in this Page of Coins in reverse energy, and it also has this Nine of Swords in reverse energy. So I'm seeing this as you've been really needing to work your way out of feeling so stressed about whatever new sense of stability, or it could be like financial projects, but I'm seeing this as like you're feeling really shaky on your legs, or you were feeling really shaky on your legs. You're feeling just really like vulnerable, like feeling kind of raw and out there. And not really feeling very sure of yourself. I'm seeing this as just like maybe not even feeling very sure of your own potential. Oops, let me kind of there. With this here, yeah, I'm seeing it as like, it's definitely been bothering you. It's definitely been making you have to deal with the Nine of Swords energy. Like, it's not necessarily, I'm seeing this as like not having necessarily gone away. Because I'm looking at this Page of Wands in reverse with this Judgment, with this present energy. And I mean, normally the Page of Wands is, you know, it's the suit right before the Knight of Wands. So it's like having that new spark, having that new sense of passion, that new desire to expand. And with this in reverse, I'm not necessarily just seeing it as like blocked, but I'm just seeing it as maybe feeling like kind of pessimistic about this Judgment card energy that's been going on for you. Because I feel like you see the the bugle or the trumpet. I'm not entirely sure what instrument this is, but you're hearing the call, you know, and I feel like you're feeling kind of like hesitant about it. Not just hesitant, but just feeling like you're not feeling very sure about this direction that you're being called to go on or go in. You're not very welcoming, I guess, is what the feeling is of this change. Like, that's what a lot of this, I mean, with both these pages in reverse, I'm feeling like this energy has not been very welcoming to you. You haven't been very welcoming to it, or whatever way you want to see it, but here with this Ace of Cups clarified, Ace of Cups in reverse clarified by this Two of Cups, which, you know, the Two of Cups is also the bottom of the deck for one of our decks. So I'm seeing this as you blocking this, for some people, it could be a blocking of a connection with another person, or just the blocking of connections with other, you know, soulmates. This doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. This could just be, you know, people that you just resonate with and vibe with. I'm almost seeing this as you not wanting to let it in, but I'm imagining it the way, like, you can't really keep the water from falling. Like, if you spill water out of a cup, it's just going to get your hand wet. Like, you're just going to get more, I feel like, entrenched in the water. So I feel like a lot of this is, for me, just telling you to kind of surrender to, not just surrender, but I'm just feeling like there's a lot of anxiety, I guess. I feel like there's just so much anxiety about this calling that you know and you're feeling, and it's just like, I feel like you're just not feeling, I don't want to say that you're not feeling ready, but it's like not just ready to give up what you've built. Like, when I'm seeing like these very like new, like novice like feeling cards with pages and aces, and these are in reverse, like, I'm feeling like you guys are just not really wanting to welcome this change, because like on the surface it doesn't look that pretty. But I'm feeling like this, with this especially, you know, corresponding with the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like And underneath that, we do have the Empress in reverse. So I'm feeling like you're really trying to block. You're really trying not to deal with these feelings. I feel that are coming to the surface. These, because I'm not seeing these as like new feelings, even though it's an ace. I'm seeing it as like it's just kind of like new in the now, or like it feels new in the moment. Like it just feels like an overflow. Because I'm seeing the way that this judgment, like, and especially like there's water in the back. I'm seeing it as if like is summoning the water, as if to baptize you, so to wash away any of that stuff. But I feel like you kind of have to acknowledge the stuff to even deal with it. But I feel like I'm not gonna accuse every single one of y'all like y'all ain't dealing with it. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this is very much like a hesitant energy, and not really wanting, not just not wanting to go, but also just not feeling very sure about it. But you kind of just gotta jump. You gotta embrace that Sagittarian energy. You gotta embrace that gusto. And believe. You have to believe that you're being divinely guided. I feel like when you let these emotions just flow through you, as opposed to trying to block it off or try to compartmentalize it, the way that I feel like a lot of Aquarians can do. Deal with the energies and the flow. Underneath this is the Ten of Cups. Like, full emotional fulfillment. Even when I see the rainbow in cards, I imagine it as like the chakras being aligned, just being aligned. And I'm just feeling like the only one holding you back from this is yourself. So take that for what it's worth, Aquarius. Oop. We have your Oracle card here, which I believe was the same as the weekly reading. Yes, it was. The pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. And honestly, I don't think it's a coincidence that I am doing your reading at this time. Again, I left my notebook in the living room, but I believe that Mars is currently transiting the South Node in Aquarius right now. So I'm seeing this as, especially Aquarians, receiving some immense downloads, like just receiving a lot of information about themselves, about their relationships. Like I'm seeing that, especially with like the Cups energy, like learning about yourself and your interpersonal relationships, and finding the wisdom in that, finding the enlightenment in that. So let's go ahead and read the passage for you guys. I'll hold the card. Let me go ahead and open this for you guys. Here we are. Orion is the planet of wisdom, the ability to take the knowledge we obtain through our left brain and use it joyfully for the highest good of all. Beings from many star systems take their understanding to Orion to ask how to use it with wisdom. All the beings from Orion, including the seventh dimensional pure white dragons, carry a special light in their soul. The color white indicates purity, clarity, and advanced enlightenment. Archangel Gabriel, the unicorn, and the Great White Brotherhood all hold this incredible level of purity. Source light is diamond white, as white holds the vibration of truth. When the pure white dragons from Orion shower it onto us, it lights up our own impeccable honor and brilliance. They are preparing us for greater advancement on our ascension path. A pure white dragon of Orion has come to you today to advise you to examine what you know with enlightened eyes. Process any information you are working with through your right brain to discover how to use it for the highest good. The high-frequency dragons from Orion will be with you to help you with this process. They will allow you to advance your spiritual growth and expand your wings of light. When you hold white in your aura, people trust and respect you. This card calls on you to speak your truth, act with honesty, and be totally honorable in all your dealings. So I really feel like this resonates with a lot of Aquarius or people that do carry a lot of that vibration. Aquarians are very... The things that they know, it just is often ahead of this current time, if you want to look at it that way. And so I feel like you are going through a time of, processing things not so much in a very emotional way, like using your emotions definitely, but also activating, both sides to where I'm feeling like you're able to really tap into that Sagittarian energy of being able to see the bigger picture. Like I always imagine, Sagittarius, or not just me, but, it's the philosopher as well as the adventurer. So it's the one that likes to maybe explore, in the external world, but just as much so in, the internal, the emotional, and the mental, and the astral. Like, that's what they like to do too. So I feel like you really needing to tap into that even more so. But I don't feel like it's something that you need to really, sit down and do. I feel like this is just something that's going to happen for you. So I will end it there for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching and liking and all of that stuff. I appreciate it all the time. I hope that this resonated with you. If you would like to, you can always follow my daily readings that I post every day, as well as my weekly readings that I post. I'm trying to post those on Sundays. So you can look forward to that in the next, 3 or so days. And I believe that is it. You can also follow me on Instagram at Gladiator in Sweats, where you can find pretty much the rest of my information as far as if you want to reach me for a reading or any of those things. But other than that, I love you guys so much. Wishing you guys the most out of this full moon. I hope that you embrace it and channel that Sagittarius energy of sparking that flame. Really rekindling that inner child's passion within you that you're holding back for whatever reason. So, I will speak with you guys again for the Gemini new moon. So until then, bye.